Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another video of Pokemon investing. Well, are we really investing? Because Pokemon investing is just the market share is just so little, you know. Like if you want to do real investing, try crypto or stock. It's always a better bet. But Pokemon investing is it's kind of dangerous right now because everything is going bonkers. So what goes up, what comes down. Yeah, so today we're going to take a look at Searching Spark and the future of Searching Spark. In my opinion, this is my opinion. It's not like it's facts or anything. We're just here to speculate what's going to happen in the future of this set and so on and so forth. So this is another unedited video. Hopefully I don't repeat the same thing over and over again. Start to ramble. So let's take a look at Searching Spark and the future of Searching Spark. Now, I think this is the first set that set the market on fire. So Pikachu is really supercharging the market, the entire market, because of this set. Everything else after that, it's gonna be very hot. Everything's sold out. I mean, pre-order is just sold out of everything. As soon as the pre-order to any new set from here on out, it's gonna be sold out. Unless Pokemon screw up and release some set that nobody care about, like Shrouded Fable. Ugh, not the best set. But anyway, so Searching Spark, when it first came out, the booster box, it's around 115, I believe. So this set is released on November 9th, November 8th. So yeah, at the release of this set, it's around $167. You can see here in the chart, but I got it sooner than that, so like a week or two early. So I got it for like $135 per box. So yeah, this is all before everything just go bonkers. Right now, and nothing is cheap anymore. So if you got it on release and after that, you're paying your arm and leg for this set per booster box. Right now it's around 115. As you can see here, 115. But there's a lot of like new sellers. So be careful around that, because to pull the biggest card in here is like maybe one in every case. So they might already searched for the case and they hit the Pikachu and they sell what's left of it anyway. But you never know. It's Pokemon. It's kind of random, especially the English card. So you could have more than one Pikachu in a set. It could be 2 or 3, but then it's kind of dry on other SIR. So it's kind of unpredictable when it comes to English set. A Japanese set, it's already set at a certain rate of pull rate. So yeah, English set is still okay to buy, at least the modern set. I'm not sure about the OG set, the vintage set, because I avoid buying those. Those can be weighted and stuff like that. So yeah, so right now it's so what is the future of this booster box, Searching Spark? I think obviously Pokemon can reprint this, because this is the first set in a while that just sold out so quick. Like maybe around a week or two, give or take a week or two, and then everything just sold out on Pokemon Center. And after that, just within days or hours, and everything just sold out when something's related to Searching Spark, aside from Build and Battle, like your Academy set and stuff like that. The set that nobody care about, starter deck and those kind of thing. So the future is we're gonna get a reprint. It's obvious, but then Pokemon reprint, it's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be quick and fast like everybody wanted it. It's gonna take a while. Sometimes 6 months to a year, maybe 2 or 3 years. It takes a while. So at the moment, Yeah, the price is going to remain strong unless something really bad happened to market, like I don't know, market taking a nosedive because of certain event that we don't know for sure. We can't control that, at least as a normal people anyway. But in the future, yeah, just be aware that you're keeping a lot of these stuff that there will be a downturn. There will be a market crash somehow, somehow, some way. I mean, it's just obvious. I've been in the investment scene for quite a while. I was into cryptocurrency, and I saw the big rise and the downfall of everything. So Pokemon is kind of the same. However, the difference between Pokemon and stock and crypto is that Pokemon, at least you have something in your hand, right? So if you have a card in your hand, you still have something tangible. You still have some goods in your hand. And with cryptos and stock market, what do you actually have really? I mean, yeah, crypto is always gonna be. If you have your own wallet, then it's yours. But then most of the time, people just keep it in the bank that they bought the crypto in. So it's really the banks. The bank have your money, not you. And we come to like stock. What are you really holding? You're holding nothing, just a blip on the screen. You really nothing tangible like Pokemon. I like Pokemon because it's tangible, and also precious metal, gold and silver. I think that is the safest bet like you could have made in your entire life. That's the safest bet. But there's also a downturn for that. There's up and down in the precious metal market as well. It's like kind of like everything else, but you have something tangible. At least Pokemon, you have something solid that you hold in your hand, and nobody can take that away from you. Even if your market crash, doesn't matter. You have something rare. You have something tangible that you can trade anytime. If crypto crash or your stock crash, I mean, what are you gonna use? Nobody care about things that you can't hold, things that you can't see, except a blimp on the screen. Like I said, so searching for Spark for maybe after a year, I think. Right now, search for the highest of high if you're an investor in searching Spark, and sell that. I wouldn't recommend you keep this for like too long, for more than a year, because most likely after a year they're gonna reprint this somehow. But right now, don't just go out and sell it right away, because we don't really know the future of searching Spark, because prismatic evolution is the next hot set right now. We don't know how that's gonna do to the market, and the market of searching Spark. Is it gonna raise everything like again? So right now, if you sell searching Spark and are you holding, what's gonna happen if the market is still going up and up, and you just miss out on the profit? So yeah, just wait out till search prismatic evolution is set in stone. Like give it a couple of months after it's released, and you see how steady the market is, and decide for yourself. Right now, if I were you, I would hold it. But at the end of the day, it's your money, your choice, your investment. So don't blame me if it go up or down. It's not my problem. It's your money. You decided. Don't listen to anyone, especially the so-called investor bro and stuff like that. Don't listen to anyone, not even me. But I'm just here just to tell you what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna go out, hurry up, and sell my Pikachu anytime soon. As you can see here, I did grade my Pikachu, express graded, $166 down the drain. It got a 9. Maybe someday I'll regrade it, but then it's just kind of big loss right now. Yeah. That's what's going on with PSH. Sometimes you think your card got a 10, and PSA say otherwise, and you're just gonna have to resubmit it over and over again. But in my next submission, it's not gonna be like express service or anything. It's gonna be like a bulk grading. So yeah, I'm not gonna express grade and lose even more money on my Pikachu. So yeah, I'm not in the rush to just to offload this at a lower price, because I'm going to have to see how prismatic evolution does to the market. Because right now, Pikachu, the Searching Spark set is the first set to raise the market value, and then prismatic evolution obviously is sold out everywhere right now, even though it hasn't been released yet until January 17th. That is the day you should put in your calendar. Drive around your city looking for a couple of booster packs, boxes to buy and open, and just enjoy it. So yeah, my advice is just you just keep it for a while, just see how prismatic evolution does to the market, and then decide to sell, whether you want to sell or keep your Searching Spark. I'm going to do the same. If I see prismatic evolution just maybe really overhyped, then you might consider want to sell everything else, and just kind of wait for the market to really bottom out, so you can buy it on the cheap. It always happened, guys. If it happened throughout history of stock market, Pokemon, crypto, it's gonna happen again. It's so, but here's the thing about Searching Spark, like everybody expect a new set to just really high on the first week of the set, and then just drop down to like who knows where's. So Searching Spark has been just, it didn't drop. Even after the first week, the first month. Right now we're going over a month. So the release date for Searching Spark is at November 8 or 9. And right now it's December 27. So yeah, it's a month and 2 weeks. And this price it's just really stable at over $200 per booster box. Now we're going to look at like booster packs. Blister. I just saw it. Where is it? Okay, I don't know where is it. So last time I saw the blister packs are going for like almost $7 packs for Searching Spark. I mean, this set is extremely difficult to pull anything good. Trust me, I got really lucky on my first pull, but after that it's always like downhill from there. It's like no going up. If you haven't seen all my pack opening on like 6 Pokemon Center ETB, it's like strike out, completely strike out, massive loss. But I think, well, depend on how my Magneton promo goes, it could be another big loss. Hundreds of dollars down the drain, even if I got it at MSRP at $60 a box, Pokemon Center. So right now, that box is, well, $125 for just Pokemon Center ETB, $125 plus shipping. So yeah, remember plus shipping and tax, depending on where you live. I got it for $60, and I got 6 box. And ETV for me is like the worst investment ever. Like for me personally, in terms of just opening pack, it's the worst investment. But I guess seal is better off seal. You should never open your ETB or something like that, especially if it's Pokemon Center. You should never open that, because you end up losing massive profit, like I do. And of course, like the Magneton on Pokemon Center promo, every card, like the top right edges, had some sort of holographic bleed. All my 6 box has the same problem, and the people I know that bought like 12 box and stuff like that, all the people, they have the same problem, holographic bleed on the promo. But that doesn't mean that it won't get 10. So we all submit a card just to see what PSA think of it. I haven't got my card back, and GameStop is it's not helping. They haven't even updated the process. Like it's still stuck on somehow stuck on They haven't even shipped out to PSA, so I need to contact them ASAP. Like it's over a month, they haven't even updated my process, so I need to see what's going on with GameStop because they only charge $16 per card. Now, if you have a PSA membership, they charge like over $100 a year, but you get to grade your card with $15 per card. It's a little bit saving there, but I don't want the hassle of having a membership, having a Costco membership just to, grade the card. That's ridiculous. So I just gonna grade with GameStop, but I have to see my local GameStop what's up with them. Have they sent my card yet? It's been over a month. I expect them to at least already send the card to PSA, and let them grade it, but they haven't updated my account yet. So here we look at all the ETB box and stuff like that for Searching Spark, and it's a little bit overpriced, to be honest with you. It's like, give or take, it's like 80 to 100% markup. Ooh, of what the LGS get them for. It's crazy. I wouldn't recommend you just go all in and buy Searching Spark at this moment. Eventually, I think Searching Spark, Pokemon Center, ETB, they're gonna have a reprint on that because, as far as I know, they have been reprinting Pokemon Center, ETB, since there is a Pokemon Center ETB. So Searching Spark, they haven't reprinted it yet because it comes so fast. They didn't expect it to sell out in like a week. And it took Pokemon 151 like more than a week to sell out. So Searching Spark is faster than that. So eventually they're gonna reprint it. But however, right now everybody and the mom is setting up a bots to buy everything. So there's a good chance that you're not gonna catch it on time. So yeah, that right now it's like the battle of the bots. We can't beat the bots. I'm not gonna steep that low and set up my own bot. It's just crazy. I'm not that kind of person. I don't live on cardboard. So let's see a single. I'm rambling all this time. Wow, 17 minutes of rambling, 17 minutes of advice. You can take it for what it is. So we can take a look at the SIR and the full art of this set. Pikachu is still stable at around $450, and all this price right here, $274. That's Japanese card and Spanish card, and from a seller with not a lot of sales, so they need to undercut everybody. Usually, I don't want to buy from those kind of sellers because they don't know how to ship the card properly. Most of them just throw in like a really flimsy sleeve, not even semi-rigid or a hard case. They just throw in a sleeve and throw in the mail. I mean, it came all damaged and stuff like that. So I don't trust a new seller. And here you see like a 435. That's lightly play card. Nobody gonna sell you a near mint card for 435. So right here to the bottom, then you start to see the real price, like around 450. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Like all the big seller, they know the card better than all these other sellers, so they list it as lightly play holographic, as you can see here. And then you start to get to the near mint seller with a lot of reputation. Then it's starting to get expensive. Look at this. See all. The only guy that is you should buy from is this guy right here, mint collector, $500. That's the only near mint seller that I would trust. Every other seller is like either new or just lightly play. So if you want near mint copy, I mean you gotta search. Like, do you want to gamble your money and pay $50 less, but your card have a possibility of damage once it reaches you? Yeah, you just gotta think on that. So Pikachu, on release, around 360. No, that was before. On release, it's around 500. $500 plus on release November 8th, and then it kind of dropped a little bit, and now it's just stable at around $450, $500. I mean, that is very solid for a new set. I never seen any new set does this before. Most likely, with every other previous set, you see it like climb sky high, and the next day or next week, it just dropped to like no man's land. So Searching Spark is doing something that we don't often see. It just stabilized at a really high price. Why? You just look at the card. This is Pikachu First SIR. Now Pikachu have like alternate art from other set, Lost Origin and stuff like that. But this is Pikachu First SIR, and it looks great. You have to see this card in person in order to appreciate it. A lot of people just doesn't like it because it looks plain. I get it. Hey, I'm a designer too, but sometimes plain is not bad because this artist he used an element of design, which means you don't have to fill every space with something. You just have to have the main object in the picture, and I think this is what the artist intended to, just for you to look at the main object and not the surrounding of the object. That's why you see a whole empty space right here. But it's not all white. If you look at the card carefully, it's like pearl white, and there's a texture to it. There's not a lot of deep texture. Just imagine your fingerprint. Yeah, those kind of texture on your fingerprint is on this card. It's pretty nice. It's not as nice as Terrestrial Festival, to be honest, and I'm gonna cover that on the next video. Yeah, I have a lot of investment on that set. So anyway, so yeah, that's the top card of this set, the Pikachu. And what else? The second card is of course Latias, also coming up in price. I mean, just slowly creeping up. All these are the SIR does the same thing, slowly creeping up. I think this is a nice card to have. It looks, to be honest, this kind of SIR look pretty plain in terms of texturing, but like I said, it's the texturing of this card is like if you look at your fingerprint and stuff like that, it's kind of like that, but it's very faded. It's not like very extruded, unlike the Japanese. Now the Japanese set of this, I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, I have to see it in person in order to compare that with the Japanese, because sometimes the Japanese texturing and the card is a little bit different in terms of the technique they use to make the card holographic and stuff like that. It's not all the same between the Japanese and the English set, as well as the Chinese set. Right now, they kind of do something different, different artwork with the 151. So that's great. So yeah, the rent, when it first released, this card is like maybe $20, $17. I mean, I pull this, I'm like, I don't want to sell it. I just want to keep it. It's kind of cool looking at the rent. Yes, going up in price. Surprisingly, $40 right now. I don't. Yeah, around $30 to $40. Like I said, if you want a good looking card in good condition, you might want to buy from a seller with a reputable seller, and not just some low-end seller. But who knows? If you want to gamble, this other seller with a little feedback might give you a better outcome, because some of this top seller, a lot of them keep the really good condition card for themselves so that they can grade them and make money. Just think about that. Nobody's gonna tell you this, but yeah, a lot of feedback doesn't mean that it's the best option. It could mean that that seller know what they're doing. They're gonna sell you card that may not get a 10. It may get an intermittent 7 to 9 range, but may not get a 10. So all the 10 card, they're gonna grade it themselves and make more profit. I mean, I would do that too. You know, I'm in mint card. If it's 10 gradable, I'll keep them. I'm graded and sell all my other near mint card that won't get 10. I would do that too. So do not trust anybody, to be honest. So yeah, the rent is looking kind of cool, but yeah, this other card, Melodic, High Dragon, Alone Executor, they look great. As far as people said, you know, I didn't see this card in person. All these cards, I'm sure it looks great. This High Dragon looks very nice. Ooh, originally I want this, but you know, the price is just not there yet. Now, what's a sweet price? I want these to be at around $50-$60. I mean, that's a good buy at $50-$60. This used to be this used to be around $60. The Executor, and then it's just slowly climbing up in price. You see, as you can see here, just kind of wild right here. Yeah, just dip really low, below $50, believe it or not, and then just climb back up to $100, and now it's just starting to drop again. I don't know if it's gonna stabilize. It's gonna be around 76. It could be drop a little bit more, or continue to climb back up again. So yeah, that's it for 16 Spark. I mean, the Pikachu, yeah, this one right here used to be around $20. And then yeah, it just shot up. One day it just shot up to like over $40, and now it's a bit dipped back down to around $30. So I opened like two of these, and the English quality is so bad. There's always something wrong with it. If it's not the edges, the holographic bleed, especially this kind of paint, I think this paint chips easily. You can see the holographic bleed through the paint on a lot of cards. If you look like really carefully, it's on almost all of it. And yeah, this kind of paint is not very good for grading. So it's really difficult to get a PSA 10 out of this kind of border. Although I really like the border, it looks really nice. It's just not too in your face. It's very tame compared to the original rainbow border that we used to have. You know, the rainbow cards and stuff. That's too much. That's too heavy. This is the coloring is very tame. Look very nice, but yeah, the English quality is so bad. I mean, I rip all my card out of fresh pack, and I gotta say, 7 out of 10 cards are bad, like non-gradable, no PSA 10. At best PSA 9, unless you know, when luck and the PSA guy having a good day and give us a 10 instead. Like most of the card I pull, it's just like it's not up to quality compared to the Japanese. But then the Japanese have the problem too, and right now it's plaguing the market because all the good copy is people just hold off on all the good copy and sell all the bad copies. There's always something wrong with the card that they're selling. I'm gonna talk about that on the next video. So yeah, that's all the SIR. I mean, the other SIR, Jasmine Gaze used to be up there too. Licia Appeal used to be on top card, but then you know the trainer card. The English market is kind of different from the Japanese market. The Japanese market favor more towards trainer, especially a female trainer. But the English is geared towards the Pokemon more so. That's why you see the trainers always like on the bottom most of the time. They're always on the bottom. They're never like the chase card or anything, unless you're talking about like the vintage cards. Some of the older set, the chase card is like trainer card, but not a lot of them. But majority of the time, the trainer was never like really popular. So strangely, opening over 120 packs, I never have any trainer. I never open any trainer, not even a full art trainer. It's just, I don't mind because I like Pokemon Money Trainer. I don't really collect trainer unless it's a really cool trainer with some awesome Pokemon in the background. So yeah, that's SAR and trainer full art. So here we look at all this art rare, or English we call it illustration rare. The top chase for the illustration rare here is of course Latios, and we're gonna see how it does. So before release it's selling for around $50, and then during release it's selling for 40s, in the 40s, and now it's dipping down to the 30s. Guys, I think this is a good buy right now. It's a good buy. Can it go down lower? Sure it can, but in 30s it's a good buy. Maybe in the high 20s. I'm willing to buy a copy in the high 20s, $28, maybe $30. But right now, yeah, it's looking good. The Latios looking good. It's a top illustration rare of this set, Searching Spark. The next top illustration rare has got to be Cerulege. Cerulege. There's a couple of ways to say it. So actually, I like Cerulege more than Latios. But as you can see here, before release it's going for $30, and then it just during release it's down to like $18. I could have bought it then, but I was like, I've spent a whole lot of money already on packs to rips on my channel and stuff like that. I don't want to, well, complete the set to say, because it's getting expensive. And then it's going back up. It's going back up right now, as you can see right now. Release date, yeah, it's going down to 17, 15, 18, and then now it's going back to $30. It's just goodbye 30s. I don't know. It's making this weird U right here. Right now we're trying to find a spot where it can rest. Stabilize. Right now it's not stabilized. It's just kind of up and down, but right now it's just going up. It's not a good time to buy this. It's not a good time to buy this. So I would say wait out a little, but maybe for a reprint and then buy it. I don't know. We have to wait for Prismatic Evolution to see what the market is doing and what the set is gonna do during that time. Is it gonna stay up or is it gonna tank? And just the rest of it, very good looking artwork. I always like this Skarmory too, but it's around $10. At $10 you can get like a really good SAR here in a terrestrial festival. So I don't know if you want to do that, but that's up to you. I love this card right here, the Halone Duck Trio. It's like one of my favorite AR in the set, illustration rare. And you see why. Just look at the boys. They just getting that suntan with their luscious hair. It's funny, it's funny they add the hair to the trio. I like it. Other than that, there's not a lot to go on about this set. The execute is looking cool too. There's a lot of cool looking artwork, but at the end of the day, the market decide what the price of these. I think Mesprit is cool too. I think the background kind of look like the Latios background. If you look at this, the sunset, it's kind of look like the Latios. At first I was thinking maybe it's from the same artist. I'm not sure, but I like the Mesprit. I got it, but I think that's a sleeper card right there. Mesprit is a legendary, right? It's not my favorite legendary, but you know, the artwork looking pretty nice. We don't have a lot of Mesprit in art rare, do we? We don't have it in SIR, do we? I don't think so. So yeah, that's it for Surging Spark. This video has been long enough, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and I have more content like this for you in the next video. We're going to talk about Terrestrial Festival and Prismatic Evolution. Okay? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. This is John for GCC signing out.